Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll send him over to the left. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. His 12th touchdown of the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again here with Taylor. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Pretty sure if he had a chance to do that one all over again, Mike, that's just a simple, fair catch decision. He underestimated the ability to how fast that gunner could get down the field. They take advantage of it. Not only does he take the big hit, he coughs up the ball, and now he puts his defense right back on the field.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And this will be a Texans 1st down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive to keep your offense on the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. First and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. A touchdown apiece. Here's a 2nd and 6. Stroud gonna set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's gonna be 3rd down. Stroud to throw. He's got his man, complete to Dell. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have the 1st down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
The running back is getting the ball here.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Stroud. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And he's in! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Texans! Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Richardson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's a run going left. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Houston.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Stroud quickly out to Collins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Stroud. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Throwing is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is fielded inside the 5. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Richardson. He's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the 47. 3rd and a yard. Richardson to throw. He's got his man. That's down. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Quick throw here is complete.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's it's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down.
And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
His kick is good. Next to score, Texans 28, Colts 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Downs goes in motion. A second down throw for Richardson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick at 6 for the touchdown. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans stretch things out even further.
42-7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll look to throw. Pass right side to Downs. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. He'll drop to throw. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Stroud to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now give on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kenny Moore there to make the play. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screen plays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And that is not going to work out as planned. It'd be a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Now Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. So these two teams... Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will add one more onto their big lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
2nd down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Texans are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Stroud. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Stroud going to set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On the give, this is Taylor. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Here's 2nd and 9. Downs goes in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all.
That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Stroud to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On play action. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Handoff here, up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Texans first down.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They